We're in Vallelunga for the third weekend of action in EuroNASCAR 2, the American Festival of Rome, held at the Autodromo di Vallelunga, with lots of home interest from the thousands of supporters, owing to our championship leader Alberto Nasca and his many countrymen in the paddock. Some great cars and a little bit of music in the paddock for everybody to witness, and some great racing too. It was Nasca on pole position in round number 5. He would have a drag race with Vladimir Osiortsis into turn 1. And it's a drag race where the 88 car would come out on top. Nasca then with the early lead as the rest of the field fought hard for the other positions. You see there defending champion Martin Dubeck in 3rd position, among others. Some great scrapping for the young man Liam Hazemans, who had his first victory last time out, of course, at Brands Hatch. Thomas Punttinen having a good scrap with him further back in the order as the race wore on. Just outside the podium positions, these two were fighting. The 89 car, meanwhile, in the hands of the not only motorsport driver Alberto Panabianco, seemingly losing his brakes on the run down towards turn 10. Big smash for Panabianco. Thankfully, he was okay, but a safety car had to be declared. That meant that Nasca had to do it all again against Siortsis as they run towards the first of the right-handers on the lap at turn 2. He just about managed to hold on in the early stages. He'd build a couple of car lengths of lead from there, and that lead is all he would need to take the win on home turf. The biggest and most excitable win of Nasca's career thus far. It is Nasca that leads the EuroNASCAR 2 points at the moment with that result, and he'll be looking to further extend his advantage on Sunday here at Vallelunga in front of his home supporters, who are making a big fuss of the YouTube sensation. 2.5 miles, just on 4.1 kilometers of circuit, 14 corners, ideally suited to EuroNASCAR 2's frantic and often physical brand of racing. 15 laps to come for the drivers. And there you see discussions for Vladimir Osiortsis, our pole sitter.
We will keep our momentum like we showed this weekend and until now this year. Yes, and the stability and just keep progressing until the end of the race is the key. We saved our tires yesterday. I am positive for today. I will give my best, like always, to do the best possible result. And of course, our goal is the highest step of the podium today.
Siortsis with victory on his mind then. The supporters here to see the drivers up close and personal. And there's Alberto Nasca signing the signatures and greeting his supporters, of which there are thousands here this weekend. He will be on the outside of the front row this time then. Siortsis on the inside. Hazemans and Dubeck on row 2. Continent there on row 3 as well. Lots of fast drivers at the sharp end of EuroNASCAR 2 this year. We are underway and racing. It's a good start from Lula Del Castello further back in the pack in the 54 car. Who's going to lead though? Coming out of the first couple of corners, it's going to be the number 5 car, Vladimir Osiortsis, into the lead then in the early going here. Side by side with Hazemans for second place. Alberto Nasca demoted by the Dutch driver. A great result there for Hazemans in the first few turns, and Dubeck has got through as well. Nasca on the back foot in the first few corners of the race then. You see some scrapping going on further back. The top 5 already breaking away from the rest of the field as they come through the long sweeping turn 7. Hazemans holds on to second, but Nasca has gotten through into third around the outside of Dubeck, and he's looking to get back up into second place in short order. Oh, and he's tagged Hazemans there. Are both cars relatively undamaged? It looks as if they are, but Hazemans has been demoted to 5th position there. Nasca, I'm sure, had no ill will or intent there, but he has dropped both himself and Hazemans down the order as a result. He's promoted Dubeck to second and Pontonen to third place, and Vladimir Osiortsis is a country mile ahead of the pack. as they come through the tight final sector for the first time. A compelling first few corners of action. And there you see NASCAR down there in 4th position. There's smoke coming off of Dubek as he turned for turn 2. Oh, and just hopping the curbs a bit there was NASCAR. Pontonen goes rally crossing. Very well avoided there by NASCAR. He's surely going to go straight on, though, with that tyre locking up. The under-rotating Hoosier tyre costing NASCAR there, but seemingly not taking him out. We've got a car off further back in the pack. Not sure quite who that was. It was our race leader. Oh no, Vladimir Osiotsis. What's happened to the Cypriot driver's car? He is out. The race continues without him then, and that means that Dubek is now our race leader. NASCAR with probably a slightly flat-spotted tyre now in 2nd place. Pontonen and Hazeman's behind, 4 cars for the lead. Well, that first lap looked too good to be true for Siortsis, who'd already built himself a nice advantage. And perhaps it was too good to be true after all. We see the car abandoned there on the outside of turn 5. NASCAR looking to the outside at turn 7. Is he going to make it stick? He's got a nose ahead. He looks like he's got better rotation around the corner as well. And he's got the line out of the turn. That is surely a move for the lead. Yes, it is. NASCAR. Brilliant driving from the competitor from Cal Racing there. This is a wonderful 4-car scrap in the EuroNASCAR 2 category. Liam Hazeman's playing rear gunner at the moment. I'm sure he's still frustrated after the collision between himself and NASCAR in the early going. Martin Dubek there in P2. He'll be looking for a way to go and fight back against NASCAR. But for now it is NASCAR in the lead, and Dubek and NASCAR collide. Oh, the 2 cars seem to be locked together now. Oh, goodness me. I thought Dubek would have another go, but I didn't expect it to happen at T11. I think Dubek's damaged his car. Certainly, he's cost both himself and Alberto NASCAR a lot of time. And so suddenly, the battle for 3rd is the battle for 1st. It's Pontonen from Hazeman's in the top 2. Liam Hazeman's will be looking for his 2nd win in as many weekends. Pontonen, meanwhile, will be looking to beat out his rival here. They're side by side as they run towards turn 2. It's the outside line for Hazeman's, but he gets the car ahead before the apex of the corner. Hazeman's with a great run down the main straight and along the first few moments of the lap. Dubek, meanwhile, into the pit lane with a wounded number 7 car. This will do his title defence no favours at all. Lots of top contenders stricken around the circuit. You see there, Siortsis' car still embedded in the gravel. Meanwhile, Melvin de Groot and Ulis Del So coming under pressure now from NASCAR. And NASCAR just supremely confident on the brakes, so late. He's surely got around Del So. I don't think he's quite going to get to de Groot at turn 7, but let's see what turn 8 brings. Again, he's very brave on the brakes by the looks of it, NASCAR. He's done a lot of driving here at Vallelunga. He knows his way around the circuit probably as well as just about anybody on the grid this weekend. And NASCAR trying to salvage some points from this race. He's currently there in 5th position. Just ahead of this 3-car scrap now is the 33 machine. That's Paul Giffreau. He's having a good run. NASCAR remains in 5th place for the time being. You see them using all of the runoff they dare to use, coming out of the penultimate corner, turn 13, and the whole side of NASCAR's car is threatening to come loose, isn't it? On the left-hand side. Can't be helping him particularly in a straight line, but he's still got the run on Melvin de Groot as they approach turn 2, and he's got it done. Fairly elementary stuff there from Alberto NASCAR. He just needs to make sure de Groot doesn't make an attempt back at him in the 69 Team Blake-Molen car. It doesn't look like he's close enough. NASCAR then up a position again. And Del So still looking for a way past de Groot. Hazeman's at the head of the order though. And it's become a fairly elementary thing, this. He's well clear of the field. There's Pontonen in P2. Rather lovely black and red colour scheme. But here comes Hazeman's. out of turn 13. And the lead he's built is a hugely impressive one. Hazeman, who took the win in overtime at Brands Hatch, has done it in a regular time here at Vallelunga. Another huge result for the generational talent, the son of Twan Hazeman, the brother of our reigning EuroNASCAR Pro Champion Loris Hazeman. Liam Hazeman has taken the win there. Crossed the line in second place comes Pontoned in the 23, and Paul Giffroy with his podium result as well. He'll be delighted, but no man happier than Hazeman.
I started the race, and then I got a bit tangled with Alberto, and then so lost a couple of positions, fifth, and then I saw they tangled each other here in the hairpin, but no, it was awesome because I was taking it quite easy, doing 42.1, 42.2, because I thought, okay, we're in the lead, and then I heard, okay, you have 10 seconds penalty, so I thought, okay, just push as hard as you can all the laps. I locked the tires like I think 3 times or something, but it worked out. Incredible, so nice.
A win despite having to overcome a 10-second penalty. Amazing stuff for Liam Hazeman. The trophies go flying. The celebrations continue. Another win for Liam Hazeman. The Rookie Trophy Championship in his favour as well. Sokolovsky leading in the Legends Trophy at the moment. And a strong weekend for Luli Del Castello allows her into the lead of the Lady Trophy points. A great weekend at Vallelunga. I'm sure we can expect more exciting action next time at Most for EuroNASCAR 2.